Suitcase deadlift is a lateral sling and a deep longitudinal sling strengthening exercise. So it's going to be focusing on single side stability in addition to strengthening the posterior chain along one side of the body. With the Suitcase deadlift, we have a few options. The first is you can stand on top of your resistance band, and I would just grab the band with one side. So this is going to be my unilaterally loaded exercise, so it's going to be focusing more on the same side of the body. So this lateral sling and this deep longitudinal sling are going to be strengthened. So I'm going to inhale to push my hips back, focusing on maintaining that vertical shin position and pushing my hips towards the wall behind me. So to see it from the side, my shins are in a fairly vertical position and my hips are pushing to the wall behind me. So if I had a flashlight on my butt, it's shining on the wall behind me as opposed to dropping my hips to the floor and shining the floor. So I want to shine the light behind me, maintain this stacked position with the lower leg. You're going to feel a lot more stretch here in the hamstring. And then from here, I want to maintain my hip and my shoulder position. So I don't want to be rotating or leaning towards the floor. And I'm going to exhale to stand up to maintain a fairly neutral position from the side. Inhale to push my hips back, and then exhale to stand up. You may notice that the side that is loaded, you feel like there's more weight in that foot, and that's pretty normal, but we want to try to maintain as even a distribution as we can. So I'm going to inhale to push those hips back, maintain that level hip and shoulder position, and then exhale to stand up. The other option that I have for this is I can also add a weight. So I can hold the band on one side, and then I can hold a weight on the other side to exhale and stand up. So this is just going to change the loading. So I have this resistance band and this weight. The resistance band's resistance is going to change as I stand up, while the weight is going to maintain the whole time. So I'm going to inhale to lower down. At the bottom, there's less resistance here, so it's less challenging. And then at the top, there's more, so it's going to be more challenging on this side. So it's just going to change the loading and the challenge of the movement. So inhale down, exhale to stand back up. With the Suitcase deadlift is a lateral sling and deep longitudinal sling strengthening exercise. So we're focusing on loading only on one side of the body to help strengthen single side stability in addition to the posterior chain on that side of the body. When doing the exercise, we want to focus on maintaining a level position with the shoulders and the hips. So we don't want the hips to be rocking or to be rotating as we pull. We want to maintain that position as we go up and down. You can use trust the resistance band, which is going to challenge as you move. Easier on the bottom, harder on the top. Or you can also hold a weight, which is going to maintain the resistance the whole time. So it's going to change the way that we load and adjust the challenge of the movement.